Alright, whatever.
Let's go. So Worcester skate scene, what's it about?
Yep.
It's about cracks in the road, lots of beer drinking, being sore all the time, and just having a good time.
My name's Nick Petkauskas.
Jeremy Voskett.
My name's Zach Gentes.
Brian Hansen.
Jeff Harpin.
My name is Andrew Gorham. I go to Clark University.
My name is Dan Matos. I go to WPI, Worcester Polytechnic Institute.
I've been skating ever since I can remember, but I haven't really been trying to do stuff since like 4 years ago. So I've been skateboarding since I was 11, 12, I think.
I've been skating since I was 12, so 13 years.
I've been skateboarding for like 2 years.
Second year.
Skating since I was 20. So that's like a bunch of years.
Maybe like 3 years, 4 years.
I do skateboard, yep. Been on a board since 15, 44 now, so do the math.
I'm from Auburn, which is close to Worcester. I was born in Worcester, so.
The Dominican Republic.
I am from Wakefield, Rhode Island.
More of a bowl, half-pipe skater. In the heyday, skating street in Worcester. We skated a lot of downtown area, Worcester Vogue, Old Courthouse. Pretty much a lot of ledges downtown, but as I age, ramps are more my friend.
I try to skate every day, but at the least 5 times a week.
The next
My name's Nick Petkauskas, and one of my jobs is working here at Subliminal Skate Park.
My name's Zach Gentes. I work here at Subliminal Skate Park, and I work for Landmark Medical Center back in Rhode Island.
Subliminal is it's always been the skate park that's been right down the street from my house. It hasn't always been Subliminal, but once Jay, the owner of Subliminal, came in and took it over and made it Subliminal, that's when I started coming the most, for sure. Jay is just a super cool guy, really nice family. He's my boss now. And he's just really gone out of his way to make such an amazing place to skate and bring everyone together who shares a similar passion, so that we can all skate together and have a good time. And he keeps this place. He definitely runs this place very, very well. And like I said, it's just overall makes for a really good. It attracts a lot of people in that sense. And a lot of the people that are attracted to it are all, skaters, good friends, and it just makes a really fun time.
The best part's the obvious, just I get to skate every day, all winter. I get to skate while I work, and just be a part of skateboarding on a different level than just being a skateboarder, which has been really awesome.
As far as working here, there are some negative things. Everybody thinks it's a dream job, and it is for sure. But there's just certain things you don't think about. There's just a lot of it's dealing with the public for one, which can go. Usually it's good, but you always get those few experiences. It can be a little bit of babysitting sometimes. Sometimes you get some kids in here who sometimes kids come in here who just aren't really that into skating, and those seem to be the kids that can kind of cause the most trouble. Okay. Whether it's every once in a while we'll get somebody vandalizing the bathroom or something. Kids out there just not knowing how to really act. Babysitting at times. Luckily we don't get that too much, but yeah, there are times where we have to go out there and kind of lay down the law a little bit and have to deal with it. Have to deal with that. But usually, like I said, everyone's friends here. Everyone likes to skate together. We've got a really awesome crew here, and usually we don't have any problems.
I'd say the bad things about it, in the job, you do have to deal with a lot of crap. Just the public in general. People aren't always as smart as you think. Sometimes it can be like babysitting grown men. When they come in, but overall, dude, I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know? I'd say now it's probably more older dudes than younger. We used to get a lot of kids. We don't get as many kids anymore. I'd say probably people in their 20s, mid-20s. That's probably the majority that comes through.
Well, we do a lot of contests, a lot of demos, and I would say one of my favorite things is the fundraisers that we do. We've done quite a few of those. Our biggest one was actually Roll for Rob, and I believe we had 600-700 people for this one. Rob is someone who works in the skate industry in the New England area, and he was recently diagnosed with ALS. So we had a big Roll for Rob event. We had pros involved, pro companies, all kinds of people. Again, 600-700 people I think showed up and donated. And it was just an amazing experience. That's awesome. And I just think it's amazing that skateboarding can come together for something like that. So I'd say that's why I like doing the fundraisers especially. Contests are always fun too, and demos, but.
And what?
I just always knew I just wanted to be a part of skateboarding. Even, obviously I knew when I was 12 years old I wasn't going to be a professional skateboarder. But just to be a part of it and be around it, it's all I want to do. So, having it be a part of my work life too is just a huge bonus.
Yeah.
It's not. I can't solely just do this if I have another job too. But But I mean, it's awesome coming here to work and, you know, being a part of skateboarding and not just going to do some mundane job, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really no. I wouldn't choose to not work here. You know, I can't imagine working this job.
I study aerospace engineering. Yeah, a couple times. I think I've thought of
Brian Hansen. I'm the owner of Concrete Wave. Been here in this physical spot for 18 years, 25 years in business. 1990 I started this shop up, so going on 25 years now. Had 2 indoor skateboard parks and been up and down through the cycles. Self-employed, being my own boss obviously is key. You know, I've been passionate about skateboarding since childhood, so to develop it and open up a first shop at age 19 was pretty phenomenal. Just being my own boss and being tied in with, you know, fun, basically selling fun and culture of it. It's political and paperwork and all that other garbage that comes in with owning a retail or a business. You know, that's the downfall of it, but truly being your own boss is the best part, you know, and dealing with customers that turn into friends, you know. As far as you know, skate shop, it's more turned into a lifestyle shop. In the heyday, it was just skateboarding, just snowboarding, but everyone wants part of it now. They want to be part of the clothing or Vans or whatever, you know. So Owning a skateboard shop, it just made sense. I was a skater since a young age and just turned into this. The scene's definitely died out quite a bit. In the heyday, 10 or 12 years ago, we used to sponsor Jeremy Rogers, which was huge on Girl. Ryan Gallant also used to be sponsored by us. So when those guys were around here, including PJ Ladd, they would skate Worcester and bring Worcester a lot of love as far as skateboarding. When those guys all moved and decided to move out west, obviously the skate scene started dying. Downtown now in the summertime, you don't see as many kids skating around as it used to be. Bracket now, there's definitely that teenage more years with kids in college skating in college campuses. You know, that's pretty popular too. The longboard factor now is getting more popular, so kids at colleges are skating those too. But if I had to put an age bracket on it, 14 to maybe 19 would be the ideal bracket. You see most.
Whatever gets you through the night, it's alright, it's alright. Bet your money all your life, it's alright, it's alright. Don't need a salt to drop your flowers, oh no, oh no. Whatever gets you through your life, it's alright, it's alright.
People say I'm crazy, doing what I'm doing. Well, they give me all kinds of warnings to save me from ruin. I say that I'm okay, well, they look at me kinda strange. Surely you're not happy now, you no longer play the game. People say I'm lazy, dreaming my life away. Well, they give me all kinds of advice designed to enlighten me. When I tell them that I'm doing fine, watching shadows on the wall. Don't you miss the big time, boy, you're no longer on the ball. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll.
So my name is Brian. I'm an employee here at Eastern Border. I've been working here for 9 years now. Eastern Border opened in 1989. It was originally in Tatnick Square on the other side of Worcester. And then shortly thereafter we moved to 64 West Boylston Street on Gold Star Boulevard. And we were there for about the remainder of the time until about 5 or 6 years ago. Well, I don't own the skate shop, but for working here for 9 years, interacting with the scene and all the local kids and putting on events and helping grow the skate scene in the town and the surrounding towns too. Getting customers to, spend money here and, buy their product from us. There's a lot of, Worcester's really lucky where there's a core group of skaters that actually get skateboarding and do a lot for skateboarding. But there's also the plight of, the younger kids that buy a lot of stuff online. They go to the mall stores and they don't really see the value of going to a skate shop and interacting and how much that the shop actually does for the skate scene. The Worcester skate scene is really strong. Out of, there's 4 Eastern Borders, and, Worcester definitely has one of the more stronger skate scenes and going on than a lot of the other areas in New England. There's a lot of, with the DIY parks, and there's a Subliminal and Rad close by, and there's also tons of skate spots around the city, so it's a really good spot to be in. There's a wide range, actually. We have kids as young as, 5, 6 years old getting their first skateboards, and we also have, older guys, even older than me, in their, 40s coming in, setting up decks and, want to cruise around the bowls and stuff. And it really ranges pretty far. Well, I mean, the basic, just New England, the pavements, rough, all the spots aren't perfect. You gotta, kind of work for it a little bit more. In the winter just kills you. Yeah.
Everything about it, it's an art form. You get to express yourself whenever way you can. I don't know, just the fun of it. I can't explain what keeps me skateboarding. I just love it. It's just like an art form. It's a way for me to express myself.
It's just fun. It's like an exercise that you do that make you feel badass. And I don't know, it works out your abs, works out your legs. It's a fun thing to do. It keeps you in shape. You can always skate with friends.
Okay. When I first started skating, I think it took me a year to kickflip, which is like the most basic trick. It's kind of embarrassing, but it was that challenge that really, it became the challenge that really got to me. I think I liked the challenge. It's like, okay, here's the goal, and this is what I want to accomplish. And yeah, it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be first try, but it's something I really want to do. And I'm just gonna work at it until I get it. And the feeling of accomplishing that goal was incredible. When I remember landing my first kickflip, I was running laps around the driveway. So that being said, it's kind of just I guess a very similar, you know, process and feeling of landing a trick, but now it's just with more advanced tricks, and as you progress and get better and better, you get to do more and more tricks and kind of relive that whole, or re-experience, I guess, that whole process. And it's just an amazing feeling every time. And honestly, it's just at the point now where it really is just fun. Like, you get to a point where you can do some tricks and just cruising around, hanging out with your buddies, you know. It's just a good time.
Awesome, man.
And honestly, I love it. It's my passion.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else to add to that.
Yeah.
I've just always thought it was really cool, I guess. I always played Tony Hawk games growing up. Those are always really awesome, and like, I don't know, I just always thought it was the coolest thing, but I couldn't ollie, so I just started ollieing, or learned how to, and took it from there.
I don't know, just the feeling of how it feels to land the trick.
I guess the typical answer, the freedom of it, man. It's just, I don't know, it's been my passion since I stepped on a board when I was 12, and just never seemed to leave, you know. Nothing else really did it for me. It's really just the fun of it, you know. I love being around. I've gotten to meet so many good dudes and had a lot of good times, and it was purely because of skateboarding, you know. It's not always just like trying to land new tricks. It's just the whole vibe of going out and skating with your friends, and I mean that's motivating to me. Yeah, just stay with your friends. You know?
I don't know, I just wanted to try something new, and I found it very fun, and yeah.
Just kind of something me and my friends got into.
Well, I mean, I've been coming to Subliminal for I don't even know how long, and just everyone here is really nice. And just in Worcester, it's just raw and out there, so it's hardcore.
Yeah. And what's like the best and worst thing about skating in Worcester?
Worst thing is the snow. Like, and the best thing is skating in the fall, because it's great looking, it's beautiful out. But yeah, the worst is definitely the snow in the winter.
What's like the best part about skating in Worcester?
Just kind of like the spots and everything.
Yeah, they're good spots around here?
Yeah.
And what's like some negatives, like some bad parts about skating in Worcester?
Just like the streets and stuff. Yeah, like the cracks.
And what do you think about like the Worcester skate scene in general?
I think it's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, awesome.
Let's start with the bad part. Bad parts start skating in Worcester are weather, and by weather I mean snow, wind, rain. Yeah, it sucks to skate here. The only good thing I will say is I can skate with my friends who go to school with me and stuff, so that's the only positive I can see in skating in Worcester, really. The Worcester skate scene is dope. Honestly, there's a lot of talent in this town. Like, I am surprised sometimes to see some kids that are really fucking gnarly. They are just so good that sometimes you're like, dude, I'll never get this good, I should quit right now. But I mean, for the weather and for how much you can skate outside in the city, the talent is really good. So I think people are really good here.
Best part of skating in Worcester is probably, there's like a pretty strong scene, I would say, like around Eastern Border, and like this park, there's always a lot of people here, and like they're fun to skate with. Worst part is probably, I don't really know. I guess some of the spots are like pretty spread out. Like if you want to go skate in the streets, like there's not a good concentration of spots, I'd say. I don't know. Just a lot of really rad guys. They all rip.
I think it's just really nice because we have the two like local skate parks are Subliminal and Green Hill and Worcester, and they're just really close, and I don't know, they're just really nice parks to skate and be around.
Yeah.
Subliminal is like the best skate park in the area just because it's indoor. You can, come here during the winter. It's heated during the winter, and it's just really nice.
Well, Worcester skating in general is pretty cool because it's kind of under the radar. There's a lot of local rippers that aren't really like well known. There's not a lot of like really like sponsored people out here or anything like that, especially by like bigger companies. But that being said, there's still so much ripping that goes on. Some kids are like really good, and it's kind of sick that it's like under the radar. It's like almost like I guess underground a little bit in a sense like that. And then it's also got stuff like, you know, like Warside Skate Park, which is really cool. A bunch of skaters came together and basically built a skate park under a bridge. Yeah. And that's had a really cool and positive impact on the scene. It's got some cool spots, some kind of harder to skate kind of spots because it's, you know, East Coast, but really fun at the same time, you know.
Do you feel like it's kind of like difficult being a young kid in Worcester to skate?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like what? How so?
I don't know, just kind of sketchy.
Sketchy?
Yeah.
And
I feel like there's a lot of parks around. I mean, there's Green Hill in Worcester, there's the Northborough Park, I love being here. I guess there's more to skate than where I'm from. Where I'm from, you gotta travel a lot more to get to anything like skating. I feel like it's really cliquey. I feel like there's a lot of clicks. But I mean, aside from that, it's not too bad, you know, once you really start getting to know people and talking to people. I feel like you just gotta make the effort. I mean, I'd say there's a lot of things I like about it, a lot of things I dislike. It does seem like there's more people skating here than especially where I'm from. I gotta go all the way to Providence to really have a good group of dudes to skate with. So I like how there's usually a lot of people around to skate. Going back to the click thing, you know, it seems like a lot of people, like anywhere really, just real judgmental and, you know, like skateboarders can be in general. But it's cool, man. It's got a good, I think it's got its goods and bads, just like every other skate scene.
Yeah. There definitely is a lot of kids younger that are skating. You just don't see them as much. I think.
Right now, I think there's more younger.
I see more like, kind of a mix of both, but definitely I see a lot of older people who like have been skating since they were like 5. So like, yeah, like I don't know, the youth here is, you know, focus on other things, but I mean, there's a few kids who are really good too, but then most of the people that I see skating around are really like my age or older.
I mean, I guess skateboarding sort of is like an activity for younger people, but I definitely see guys that are still getting it that are older than me. Not too old, but like, I don't know, 30s at the oldest.
Okay.
There was one guy here once who was like, I don't even know how old he was, but he was like just carving around this bowl, and he was like, I don't know, still doing it. He could have been like 50.
I don't see it changing at all, you know. I mean, from what I've seen, it's just stayed the way it's just stayed. I think it won't change at all.
It's tough because, like I said, it doesn't seem like there's as many kids really skating, or a lot of the kids that we used to see come and skate all the time, you know, we see them barely pop in now. So, I mean, I think skateboarding is going to be fine either way. I mean, I feel like there's still always going to be some kids that get sparked on it and, you know, kind of keep a scene going. So I'm not too worried. I don't think it's just going to die off when this older generation, you know, moves away or stops skating.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like skate scenes are always changing just because, like, there's always new kids coming and going, and, like, just overall trends in skateboarding seem to influence, like, maybe the trends, like, at a local scene level. So, yeah, I don't really have any predictions as far as that goes.
I think one of those kids is going to make it somehow in some brand or something, and then it's gonna bring it back here, and it's starting to get like people to skate back. Like that's how I see skateboarding getting big here. Like even if I get good, you know, I don't know, come start and chill with Naya or something, maybe I will skate with him, and I'll bring him back here, and then Booster will pop up. But I don't know, you know, future will decide.
And what about the negatives?
I don't know. Green Hill is getting a little bit chewed up over time. Concrete's a little bit messed up, but other than that, it's nice.
What do you think about being like a young kid in the Worcester skate scene?
I feel like there's plenty of good street spots, and there's the 2 skate parks, Subliminal and Green Hill, so I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to skate.
And do you feel like there's more like older guys skating or younger kids skating?
I see a lot more older guys skating, but I also see a lot of young kids too.
Yeah. And what inspires you to skate?
Just the push to start learn new tricks all the time. Just being on my board, it's just the best feeling ever. It just feels, I don't know, it just feels right.
Sweet, awesome.